liberated souls and their ways. Krishna says that actions do not taint him, nor does he have a longing for fruits of action. He also says that whoever realizes him does, not bound by actions. This reinforces Krishna's words that we have right over karmas, but not over karmafal. As Paramatma, even he follows the same. Krishna tells us that he is the non-doer, even though he created various divisions among humans, hinting at the absence of kartapan, which is sense of doership. He further said that liberated souls in ancient times acted with this understanding of his transcendental nature. He suggests that we perform our duty following their footsteps. In the normal course of our lives, we perform karmas to obtain karmafal. However, when we are told to drop karmafal, we tend to drop karmas as well. Krishna here reveals a completely different paradigm for renunciation, where he advises that we continue doing karmas, but by dropping attachment to both karmafal and kartapan. His advice to Arjun to fight the war, which is just another karma, should be seen in this context. It is a difficult task to consciously drop kartapan in our actions, but all of us often act without kartapan when we are deeply involved in activities like dancing, painting, reading, teaching, gardening, cooking, sports, and even surgery. This state of mind has been called a state of flow in modern psychology. The essence is to recognize such beautiful moments and to keep expanding them in all walks of life, with the realization that the universe will resonate with our efforts. Life in itself is a joy and a miracle. It doesn't need kartapan or karmafal to make it complete. We attain liberation from bondage of action when we drop both kartapan and karmafal and become one with Paramatma.